If you have ever been on a cruise, you probably know the feeling of finding your favorite spot and sticking to it the entire trip. Maybe it is the same chair by the pool, the same table at breakfast, or the same walking route around the deck. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that comfort. But here is the thing. Cruise ships are absolutely packed with incredible experiences that most passengers, especially seniors, never even stumble across. These hidden gems are right there, just waiting to be discovered, yet most people walk right past them every single day without a second glance. And while everyone else is busy fighting over the same sun lounger, like it is the last seat on the Titanic, the smartest cruisers already know exactly where to go, and that is precisely why you are here watching this right now. Today, we are changing that. We are uncovering 15 things on cruise ships that most passengers completely miss. And trust me, by the end of this, you are going to want to book your next voyage immediately. Our first hidden gem is one that is hiding in plain sight: the observation deck or upper deck areas of the ship. Most passengers never make their way up there, especially during breakfast hours, lunchtime, or on port days when everyone rushes off the ship. And if you are still watching, congratulations, because you are already smarter than 90% of cruisers who will scroll past this video and wonder why their vacation felt mediocre. But here is what they are missing. These elevated spaces offer some of the most stunning, unobstructed views of the open ocean you will ever experience in your life. Imagine sipping your morning coffee as the sun rises over calm waters, or watching a breathtaking sunset paint the sky in shades of orange and gold, all without a single crowd around you. No noise, no rush, just pure, peaceful beauty. If you have never explored these upper deck areas on your cruise, you are genuinely leaving one of the best experiences behind. Just steps away from the busy corridors, tucked quietly on a mid-level deck, you will often find one of the most overlooked spaces on the entire ship, the library or card room. Most passengers walk right past it without a second glance, but seniors who discover it absolutely love it. And here is the thing. If you are searching for the best hidden spots on a cruise ship for seniors, you just found your golden answer. So keep watching, because this changes everything about how you cruise. These cozy little rooms are stocked with free books you can borrow anytime, along with board games, puzzles, and comfortable seating that invites you to simply slow down and breathe. On sea days especially, when the pool deck gets noisy and crowded, the library becomes a genuine sanctuary. Whether you want to lose yourself in a good novel, challenge a fellow passenger to chess, or just sit quietly with your thoughts, this hidden gem delivers exactly the peaceful, unhurried experience so many seniors are quietly craving on board. Now, here is one that surprises almost everyone. Scattered throughout the ship, you will find art galleries displaying original paintings, sculptures, and limited edition prints. Most passengers walk right past them, assuming these spaces are only for serious collectors with deep pockets. But here is what they are missing. The art auctions and gallery walks held on board are completely free to attend. No purchase necessary, no pressure whatsoever. These events are genuinely entertaining, often hosted by knowledgeable and enthusiastic art consultants who walk you through each piece, sharing the stories behind the artists and the history of different styles. You might discover a love for contemporary art or learn something fascinating about collectibles you never expected. It is a wonderful way to spend a relaxed afternoon at sea, completely free of charge. Now, here is one that food lovers will absolutely kick themselves for missing. Most major cruise lines offer cooking demonstrations and culinary classes right on board, and surprisingly, very few passengers ever show up. These experiences range from casual viewing demonstrations, where the ship's top chefs prepare stunning dishes in front of a live audience, to hands-on classes where you actually roll up your sleeves and cook alongside them. You get to taste everything, ask questions, and pick up recipes you can recreate at home. Some classes focus on regional cuisines inspired by the ports you are visiting, which makes the whole experience even more meaningful. Whether you are a seasoned home cook or someone who barely boils water, these sessions are relaxed, entertaining, and genuinely memorable. Check your daily activity schedule, because spots fill up fast. Now here is one that surprises almost everyone. And if you are still watching, pay attention, because this is the kind of insider knowledge that separates the savvy cruise veteran from the tourist who wanders aimlessly deck after deck. Tucked away on various decks of most cruise ships are specialty coffee bars and tea lounges that seniors walk right past every single day, assuming they are just another generic cafe or beverage station. But step inside and you will discover something completely different. These intimate spaces offer carefully curated tea collections from around the world, single-origin coffee blends, and seasonal specialty drinks you simply cannot find at the main buffet. The seating is comfortable, the lighting is soft, and the pace is wonderfully unhurried. What makes these spots truly special, though, is the social atmosphere that naturally develops. Regular guests start recognizing each other. Conversations spark over shared recommendations, and before long, these hidden lounges become a beloved daily ritual. Once discovered, passengers rarely stop returning. Now here is something that genuinely surprises most passengers when they find out about it, and if you are not taking notes right now, you are literally leaving unforgettable experiences sitting on the table. Many cruise lines quietly offer behind-the-scenes tours of the ship, and we mean genuinely behind the scenes. We are talking about the bridge where the captain and navigation officers actually steer this massive vessel, the galley kitchen where thousands of meals are prepared every single day, and sometimes even the engine room deep below deck. These experiences give you a real window into how an enormous floating city actually functions around the clock. The best part is that seniors can usually sign up directly at the guest services desk or through the daily activity schedule. Spots fill up fast, so ask early. It is one of the most memorable and educational experiences you can have on board. Now here is one that truly surprises most passengers when they finally stumble upon it. Scattered throughout your cruise schedule, often tucked into smaller theaters or cozy lounge settings, are enrichment lectures and guest speaker series that most people completely walk past. These are not dry classroom-style presentations. We are talking about fascinating talks delivered by historians, destination experts, medical professionals, and even former diplomats. One afternoon you might be sitting in on a deep dive into ancient civilizations at your next port of call, and the next morning you are learning practical health tips designed specifically for travelers over 60. These sessions are typically free, incredibly well organized, and attended by some of the most interesting fellow passengers on the ship. If you consider yourself a curious or well-traveled person, these talks were honestly made for you. Now let's talk about something that surprises a lot of seniors when they find out about it. Most cruise ships offer fitness classes that go far beyond the traditional gym, and many of them are specifically designed with older adults in mind. We are talking about gentle yoga, morning stretching sessions, tai chi on the open deck, and water aerobics in the pool. These classes are thoughtfully paced, low impact, and incredibly welcoming for all fitness levels. The best part is that many of these are already included in your cruise fare, meaning there is no extra charge. But here is the thing. So many seniors either never find out these classes exist, or they assume they will be too intense or too fast-paced. All it takes is a quick look at your daily activity schedule to discover them. Now let's talk about food, because most passengers never realize there are incredible dining experiences happening beyond the main dining room. Many cruise lines quietly offer pop-up dinners, themed culinary nights, and exclusive chef's table experiences that feel incredibly special without always carrying a hefty price tag. The catch is that these experiences rarely get announced over the loudspeaker. You have to seek them out yourself. Stop by guest services on your first or second day and simply ask what special dining events are scheduled throughout the voyage. Sometimes a chef's table dinner for 6 guests costs surprisingly little, or a themed Mediterranean night happens completely free of charge. These intimate dining moments often become the most memorable meals of the entire trip. Do not assume the buffet and main dining room are your only options, because they absolutely are not. Now here is something most passengers completely sleep through, literally. Before the ship pulls into port, many cruise lines host shore excursion planning sessions and local expert talks, usually held the evening before or early morning of arrival. These sessions are free, casual, and absolutely packed with valuable information. AMPS, local guide or destination specialist, walks you through the port town, sharing hidden restaurants the tourists never find, transportation tips that save you real money, and cultural customs worth knowing before you step off the ship. Instead of wandering aimlessly or overpaying for a rushed tour, you walk off that gangway feeling confident and prepared. Attending even one of these sessions can turn an average port stop into a genuinely memorable experience you will be talking about for years. Now let's talk about something that surprises almost every senior traveler once they finally discover it. The onboard spa is not just for expensive massages and facials. Most cruise ship spas include access to thermal suites, hydrotherapy pools, and heated lounges that are either complimentary or available at a deeply discounted rate, especially on sea days. Many cruise lines also offer complimentary wellness consultations, where you can speak with a health specialist about nutrition, stress relief, or sleep improvement at absolutely no charge. The problem is that most seniors walk right past the spa entrance, assuming everything inside is overpriced and not worth checking. But here is the truth. You will never know until you step inside and simply ask what is included with your cruise fare. You might be genuinely surprised. Now here is something that solo travelers especially tend to miss completely. Most cruise lines quietly organize social clubs and group meetups right on board, and they are genuinely wonderful. We are talking about book clubs, knitting circles, travel photography groups, solo traveler mixes, and even language exchange gatherings. These events are listed right there in your daily schedule, but because they do not have flashy signage or loud announcements, most passengers simply flip past them without a second glance. If you are traveling alone or just hoping to meet people who share your interests, these small gatherings are honestly one of the best ways to form real, lasting connections at sea. You are not just making small talk at dinner, you are bonding over shared passions with people who truly get it. Do not overlook these hidden social treasures. Now here is one that so many seniors genuinely miss, and it is such a shame because it is absolutely magical. Cruise lines regularly host outdoor movie nights on the pool deck, complete with giant screens, cozy blankets, and popcorn under the open sky. Some ships even organize stargazing sessions led by onboard astronomers, or lively deck parties with live music after sunset. The problem is simple. Most seniors wrap up their evening after dinner and head straight to bed without ever glancing at the nightly schedule. These events typically start around 9 or 10 in the evening, which feels late, but trust me, staying up just one night for a movie under the stars is absolutely worth it. Before you turn in, take 60 seconds to peek at that evening lineup. You might just discover your favorite memory of the entire voyage. Okay, listen, I say this with love. But if you spend your entire cruise only going to the buffet and the main pool, I will be genuinely disappointed in you. And honestly, so should you. This ship is enormous. It has a library, a thermal suite, probably a cooking class, and maybe even a planetarium. And you are telling me you walked past all of that to grab another plate of pasta? Come on. Every single day on board is a chance to stumble onto something that will actually make it into your stories back home, not just your waistline. You do not have to do everything. Nobody is asking you to be a cruise overachiever. Just pick one new thing each day and go find it. Wander a little. Get slightly lost. Check out that lecture you keep dismissing because you think it sounds boring. It probably is not. The best parts of a cruise are almost never the things you planned. They are the weird, wonderful, unexpected moments hiding in the corners of that ship. So please, for the love of everything, go explore. And when you find something brilliant, drop it in the comments below, because the rest of us actually want to know about it.